If you have had a little challenging time lately, if you didn't feel very motivated, if you didn't feel very uplifted, we were also going through this the last couple of days, and we just opened the journal from our Dr. Joe retreat in Cancun last December, and we read a really powerful quote that totally changed our energy and changed our day, and we wanted to share it with you today.
And when I heard that quote, I said, that's it, that's exactly it, and we have to make a video about it because this is exactly what I needed to hear today.
The soul is waiting for us to overcome the emotions so that the adventure can begin.
It means that we are undergoing emotions. You know, you've probably heard about the Lion's Gate, and 8th of August it's going to happen something different again, but every single day is happening something different. Every single day we are stepping towards new future which we have no idea about. Our minds don't know it and our minds can't grasp it. It can be very, very energetically demanding for us. We can't sleep well, we don't digest well, we have a lot of struggles at work or so, and also relationships are a little bit harder and now on a different level because of the social media and because you are not sitting here right with us, you are watching us through this YouTube video, and our brains are just not made to do this, and we are adopting this new concept of communication and so on, and also new concept of living. And this is where we are going now, and this is what we are all confused about, and this quote actually says it all.
I see it in my life, that I have been lately experiencing these really intense emotions, that I was very stressed, very anxious, very nervous, I had panic attacks, and I know that this is not me. I know that I don't want to live this way, and the soul is just waiting for me to overcome that emotion for whatever it was, for whatever trauma or thing that happened in childhood, whatever the initial cause was for this emotion. My soul is just waiting for me in this lifetime to overcome it so the next adventure can start. And I understand it so much because I know that my life is different when I don't deal with this emotion, when I don't have to chew on that same old topic over and over again and keep repeating that old story.
In life it works like this, that when you think you overcame something, when you think that you healed something, or when you are over somebody, it's going to test you and it's going to reassure itself if it is really done. So it will just appear again, these situations which you are dealing in the past. Don't be scared and don't feel bad that you are not good with it or you didn't overcome it well and so on. It's happening to everybody. It's just a test, and we have to reconfirm that we are not anymore going to entangle in these stories and in these dramas. It's absolutely fine if it happens lately, especially because of the Lion's Gate or whatever you call it, whatever spiritual leaders are calling it. It just sounds amazingly on YouTube, but actually if you feel it as us, we are every day undergoing huge changes, and it's not about the date. The dates are set by people. This time concept and the space concept is irrelevant because it's just for the mind. The mind is now the master of all of us, and the mind is just leading us somewhere. We need to sink into the heart and know that we are okay, we are over something. And the mind still likes to be busy with things when it's bored, because mind doesn't like to be bored. Mind likes to be entertained all the time, and it wants to make up things just to keep us a little bit busy and important and have something important and interesting to talk about and to deal with, because then we feel more spiritual, then we feel more strong, or we feel like we've overcame something huge. But the heart knows.
The emotions are really important in this, because when we are thinking about a certain situation in our life that we want to overcome, we think we have to change a certain health condition, or we have to change a certain situation with our family. We feel like that's what we need to focus on, that's what we need to change. But it's really the emotion behind it. The emotion is the thing that keeps the situation the way it is. Our emotional response to the family, or our emotional response to our Disease is the thing that keeps it alive, that keeps it with us. And it's really that what we can focus on. And it's also a big relief because it means we don't have to focus on fixing our health condition with 10 different supplements and 20 different treatments. We don't have to fix 5 different family members at once so we can resolve that situation and have a more calm and loving life. But it is actually just our emotion, our emotional reaction that we need to look at, that we need to overcome and get beyond, because beyond that emotion there is love. And when we are in that space of love, we have a really wonderful life and things are going to be much more effortless. And that's what Dr. Joe meant. He said that the soul is just waiting for us to overcome the emotion. That's what his work is about most of the time. It's just us overcoming us.
I heard a 16-year-old girl which was abused and decided to be love and forgive to everybody around her who was abusing her. And she said, you know, I'll be doing good in life. And if I'll be not doing good according to other people, I'm deciding that it will be good for me. And I know that I'll be always good. And she just decided that she's going to be love and she's going to do well no matter what people judge it as. And she's doing it. She lives like this. You know, I see people around me, and I already mentioned it in previous videos. People are dealing with a lot of drama, and the drama is created in a mind. It never is creating in a heart. Heart is calm and peaceful and friendly and loving. And if you are dealing with a lot of drama in your life and you still think that you can't escape it, you can't actually escape it if you're going to try to resolve your drama through your mind. And if you will just center yourself into your heart and into love and into the love you are, then there is no drama. Like my girlfriend, she lives in no drama. I'm like asking her, why are you always so calm? You know, you don't have any drama in your life. Nobody is divorcing, fighting, blah, blah. There's a lot of things happening in her family, but she said, I decided to not live in a drama. You know, she doesn't have both parents, and she lost her mother when she was young, and when she was a teenager she lost her father. But anyways, she is so above all, because she lost it all already, that she just decides that everything else is just not important for her, because she knows what's the most important things in life, and it's the family and it's the peace and calmness. And that's what I'm learning from her. So if you think that you are still stuck, you know, in some emotions, like for example us, we went to travel, really heavy traveling. It wasn't even enjoyable as much as it was quite heavy traveling, a lot of buses and trains and whatever. And then we were very, very tired. And if you get very tired and you have stuff to deal with, the things get out of your hands, out of your control, because you're weaker. Then it can float on the surface, everything what is unresolved. It's easier, right? Because you are unguarded and
more vulnerable.
Yeah. And this way, you know, we had to also review and recharge and just take our time and say, hey, this is not us anymore, and we will not do these things anymore, and we don't want to invite drama. And I was even going to the bathroom and I said, no drama. I am not wanting this in it. I know a lot of people say, you know, you have to program yourself positively, but if you say it also like this, I don't want any drama, it's fine for you. You don't have to be scared that you say the negative in your whatever you want, because you're just saying no to something which you clearly don't want in your life, and it's for you and it's yours. So it worked for me, the drama, and I started to be aware how much I feel also like I'm more alive when I am undergoing certain dramas, right? And when you want to be relaxed and peaceful, it's kind of boring. You can allow yourself to be a little bit bored and just have a time off and just relax and enjoy the rest of the summer.
And I feel that's really what the soul is craving. That's what the soul wants, us to have a calm life so we can truly express ourselves the way we are. Because that way we are of the most benefit to the entire planet, to our society, our communities. And that's what we're really here for, to be ourselves. Who else do we want to be but us in this lifetime? And how can you overcome the emotion? We'll just tell you what we do. We are doing Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditation. It doesn't really matter which ones we pick, but what we are doing is being really present. We are practicing being present, becoming nothing, becoming the entire space, the energy around us, becoming aware of that, becoming pure consciousness. Because in that space, our mind is finally not in control anymore, and our body can recalibrate and can reorganize the energies. And in that state, we can also let go of those old emotions, because we are no longer holding on to the story in our mind. With our bodies, we are not holding on to the emotion. When we let go and we become everything, we become pure consciousness, that's where you can overcome the emotion.
Because these emotions are producing chemicals in your body, and you just have to get a dose of that. And if you will not get a dose of that, if you say, I'm in a blackness, I don't care about the anger, I don't care about the frustration or fear, you will not actually create those chemicals anymore, and the body will want it and will want you to react. And you will say, no, I'm in a blackness, you know. I don't have to produce these chemicals. And then these highly addictive chemicals will no longer run your life. It's going to, you know, just transmute into something nicer. And also, Dr. Joe Dispenza says, if you start to do his work, or if you're going to just start changing your life. It happened, for example, he shared this story about his friend who started to do his meditations, and then he got fired from his job. And he said, don't get emotional about it, just keep creating. Keep creating your future, keep aligning. And then it actually was turbulent and chaotic first, and he had to go away from university he worked at and so on. And then he found himself some other job, you know, he got more happy somewhere. And then they called him from that same university where he got fired, and they offered him some much higher position, and he was like, I'm not sure if he went there or not. He did. So see, it might be just upgrading you to some other level as well. So it might be fun as well if we don't get too emotional about things. And we are also saying it for ourselves, not only for you, because sometimes we are just caught in these emotions and we forget to remember. So don't forget to remember.
We are very happy that we read this message today and that we could share it with you. If you like these videos and if you would like to step into your future, subscribe to this YouTube channel if you want, and share with us in the comments if you had some experience about an upgrade in your life. How did that feel? How did that go? And if you would like to share some more time with us, we also recommend you this video here next.